Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Mejtová. I work at the European Institute of Innovation and Technology. I represent this institute in Czechia. I'm also senior project manager, so part of my work is connected with large collaborative strategic projects, also in social sciences and humanities. So where the biggest challenge currently is not only the excellence, but also the legitimacy, adoption and long-term impact. Today we will discuss one important topic, designing with humans. In other way said, human-centered design. So that's the really problematic point. Because in most of the projects, we need to understand that it's not about designing for people, but with people. And it's more than a nice idea. It is also what evaluators are currently look for. So they want evidence, not just the promises. So what does it mean in practice? In collaborative projects, human-centered design starts with questions such as, who are the communities affected? What are their needs, barriers and motivations? Which voices are usually missing and why? In social sciences, this often means including groups that are normally left out of policy briefs and debates, or making sure that smaller projects and smaller actors in consortium have a real say. It's not enough to run an online survey, so that's definitely not enough. So what we need is real listening, co-creation, quick prototypes, and above all, an evidence trail. So what we heard, what we changed, and what we did not change, and why, of course. That is the moment when participation stops being public relations and becomes a serious discipline. And especially in a large collaborative projects, that is the difference between outputs that stay just on a paper and results that actually live in society. So the best way is how to maybe imagine this is to check the double diamond model. First you diverge, you open up, explore and listen widely. Then you converge, so you define the core problem, co-create solutions and deliver them. Too often, I must say that collaborative projects skip the first half. Someone comes with a ready-made silver bullet and simply asks partners to confirm it. But without a genuine discovery, even a technically excellent or well-funded project risks ending up unused. That's something what we really need to keep in our mind. So why is this so urgent now? Because innovation is a human sport, especially in the last years. And without trust, even the best ideas fail. The European better regulation framework requires consultation, evidence and feedback at every stage of policymaking. The Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development has shown that the deliberative processes lead to stronger decisions and greater legitimacy. We have seen also this in practice. I have prepared this one case study. It's from Germany, where a technically perfect e-participation platform was created, but citizens really didn't use it at all. Because nobody asked what they actually need. In contrast, in Barcelona, citizens were involved from the start in decisions about data, energy and transport, and the results was not only higher trust, but also real visible changes in their life, in urban life. So what you can see also here the evidence from European programs. So you can see that all of them are trying to simplify the conditions, the regulations, and they are really looking for collaboration and networking and including human as the main part of all the projects. So how do we actually do it? We can come down to 5 simple steps. Discover, define, design, prototype and test and plan and implement. So step 1, discover. this is the moment where you talk to communities, where you speak with stakeholders, policymakers, and users. You need to map their real needs and barriers, and the output from this step is a needs map. That is a clear picture of what matters most. And I must say that evaluators really appreciate this because it shows the project is really grounded in evidence. Step 2, define. You can imagine here that you are trying to narrow down a clear problem statement. You keep a decision log, what feedback you received, what you will change and what you will not change, and also why. They want to see the reason. This proven and this help to go against any tokenism and demonstrates really transparency. Step 3, design. There you can imagine it's more about co-creation solutions with stakeholders. You develop user stories. For example, as a local policymaker, I need clear data on drought risk so I can plan water management. So you explore multiple design options instead of sticking just with the first idea. Step 4, prototype and test. Even in social sciences, prototyping is possible. You can test new participatory formats, digital consultation tools, or communication strategies. The evidence here comes from test results, what worked, what failed, what feedback was given, and so on. And the last one, step implement. Finally, you put just the solution into practice and measure real impact with key performance indicators and adoption metrics. So not just say how many workshops we organized or any other question, but how many recommendations were taken up by institutions, how trust levels change, and how inclusive participation really was. So taken together, these 5 steps, I see they create an evidence pack, a trail of needs maps, decision logs, user stories, prototype results, and at the end also performance metrics. This is exactly what evaluators want to see, the proof that the project is credible, legitimate, and capable of surviving beyond the funding realization phase. Here you can see the practical manual. So you see that it can be done really quickly. In just 6 to 8 weeks, a project can move from idea to evidence. You see here how you are moving forward through different steps. So it can be really quickly. And what is also important to see how you will measure the results. Measurement is really critical. Counting events is really not enough. That we need to remember in it, because we need to measure 3 levels. The first one is process metrics. The second one is democracy outcomes, and the last one is fundraising and also policy impact. The process, simply, who participated? How representative they were, how many iterations happened, and what also changed. Democracy, trust levels, participation rates, number of recommendations adopted, and also institutional responses. Policy impact, how results were taken up and how decision-making improved, and whether citizens and stakeholders felt their input was included. Example 1, in Kenya, I was included in one project that was technically perfect. They created their water filter, but this project failed. Why? Because no one asked how filters fit into their daily life. Really simple question which you need to say already at the beginning. So 2 years later, they sat in a storage. So without any result, without any usage anymore. We also know the pitfalls. Among the most important is tokenism, consultations with no impact, over-promising, unrealistic goals, weak sustainability planning, consortia were too small, partners are sidelined, confusing outputs with outcomes, and underestimating administration. So the solutions are also well known. Decision logs, realistic milestones, quick wins in the first months, clear low budget metrics, outcome-oriented indicators, and strong storytelling so evaluators really understand why the project matters. So what we should do tomorrow, or what we can do, we can start small, but start. Do 5 interviews with the key users, run a 2-hour co-design workshop, and test 2 versions of your main message. So that's really important, and I hope you will include all of them to your next projects. And thank you for the possibility to be here. Thank you.